Good morning, everyone. It's Monday, and I actually pulled all of my orders last night except for two things. I'm gonna go grab those now. It's a couple of makeups that sold while I was sleeping, and then I think I have a couple of box resizers to pack. And then after that, I'm just going to, I have a few odds and ends that I need to list. That power head, I've been really pretty bad about listing this week. This power head needs to finally get listed. There's photos and stuff, a couple of watches, a PlayStation, and this thing, HDMI extender, that needs to get listed. NES Advantage thing needs to get listed. This little Nintendo box needs to get listed. So that's my plan today. Then my plan for tomorrow is to actually get started on Beanie Babies. Okay, these are the only things I have going out on main store. Okay, those are packed. Just one box resizer to pack, and then yeah, everything's ready to go. I just have to put this in IKEA bags, and here they are. Easy one trip into the post office. Back now from the post office and getting my first thing listed, this PS1. All right, I finally got these other two watches listed that y'all saw me put the new batteries in the other day. So I have all those watches that I bought that day listed now. Like I said the other day, the PS2s didn't work, but the controllers did. So I listed these two guys. Controllers are always pretty good sellers if you have the original OEM ones. Listed a Metal Gear Solid for PlayStation 1. I actually did test it with that PlayStation 1 that I listed, and it worked well. And yeah, no manual though. All right, popping off some listings here. Listed this NES Advantage stick. These aren't worth a ton of money. I just listed it for $15 plus shipping. The problem is, well, I don't think a lot of people want them, and plus they're pretty heavy. Like, this thing's gonna ship at a 2 to 3 pound rate. Last video game buy I made for my guy, some of them came in this case and sold the case, or not sold the case, listed the case for $25, I think. Can I even fit it like that? No, so just put it like that. All right, I listed of all things 4 of these Nintendo slip cases. They have some value. I figure I can get about $13 for these things, plus shipping on top. So this is the thing I really wanted to list today. This rainbow power head vacuum thing. And I tested it and it works. And now I got it listed. I was able to break the pieces down so I can kind of get an idea for how much, what kind of shipping it's going to be dimensional. It's not going to be too bad. The worst part is the fact that I could put it in a fairly smallish box if it wasn't for this piece here. So I almost wonder, I guess I'll just need a big flat box. Okay, looks like that weighs like about 8.5 pounds. I'm going to call it 13 by the time it's boxed, because I'm going to do some frankenboxing and whatnot, I'm sure, and it's going to go FedEx ground. And I'm assuming 34-13-6 at 13 pounds. Okay, now I'm going to list these arcade cards, and I think I'm just going to run an auction on these things. And I have a lot of them, so the question is, how do you display them all on your listing? Well, and this is how I'm going to do it. I'm actually going to use my phone this time. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages that I need to show the front and the back of. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take square photos in 2s, front and back. So I'm going to line it up like this. I'll get it nice and lined up here with my phone. And I'll snap, and then I'll flip these two over snap again. And then I'm going to repeat this process for the other sheets. And then I'll show y'all what I do with those photos. There's a lot of different apps to do this, but this app, you can make fast collages. And you can see I'm picking this one right here. The reason I'm doing this is going to be, you can adjust them a little bit if you want to change exactly where they are in the frame. This is a good way to show people, look how many you're getting, because that's how many they're getting. They're getting a bunch. How many are they getting? 8, 16, 16 times 3. They're getting 48 of these arcade cards. So I want to show all 48 on the key photo. So now I have that, and I'll use that in my listing, and I'll throw this up at auction. All right, and you can see there's the key photo that I made with that layout program, followed by the individual photos so they can see who's in the photos. And I came up with a price of just, I'm trying to get $1 a piece. That's good enough for me, plus shipping on top. I'm doing the exact same thing with these Elvis photos. And yeah, just taking, there's a total of 60 of them. So taking batches of 6 at a time, I'll end up with 10 photos, and I will make one collage out of 10 photos, and that'll be 11 photos total. And they each have one of these little sheet protectors. Now these, I'm gonna take a chance. So I don't have, this was kind of a throw-in with some other stuff I bought from my guy. So I don't have like a big monetary investment here. So I am going to run an auction on these. Just see what happens. I'm going to start it. And I don't recommend you run auctions on most things, because honestly, you'll probably be disappointed more often than not. But I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot because they're fun. And I'll see what I can get. I'm going to start it at a penny or whatever, $1 or whatever, and see what happens from there. Okay, I'm about to launch this auction here. You see there's the that is the collage photo, and then I've got 10 of these photos with 6 each in them like this. So starting this off at a penny. Wish me luck. And I think I'm gonna kill working right here and edit this video and then get ready for the game tonight. And let me show y'all why. I'm very interested in Monday Night Football tonight, because well, you can see I'm currently in first place of fantasy football. I know a lot of y'all don't care about this, so click out if you don't. There's nothing else reselling related after this. I'm in first place. I'm 6-1. Next behind me are Tim, Matt, and Dave, and they're all 4-3. And the interesting thing is, I'm in first place by a pretty wide margin, but I've only scored 904 points. And I've got fewer, I should be, just by points, I should be in like 7th place, but I'm in first because I've gotten like really lucky. I've won 6 in a row too. But that streak is in danger because I'm down by 35 right now against Tim's team. And all I've got going, Tim's done. All of his players are done. All I've got going tonight is Tom Brady. And he's projected to score 23.36 points. Those projections don't really mean anything. He could score 15 or he could score 40-something. Like he did last week. He scored 40-something. But I need him to score 35 for me to win. So it's going to be tough. It's doable, but it's not going to be easy. It's going to be tough. And the only reason I'm even in this thing is because Dalvin Cook scored 48.6 for me yesterday. So I've gotten really lucky. I've gotten kind of unlucky too, because Michael Thomas, who I drafted, he's played what, 1 game. So wish me luck on that too. Go Tom Brady. Go Tampa Bay. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see y'all again soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.